Hi, my name is Tracy Schulsinger. I'm a shamanic practitioner, and I've been inspired to start this channel called Shamanic Inspired Living by my spirit guides. They asked me to start sharing with the world wisdom that they're teaching me and experiences that I'm having personally in my life and that my clients are having and my students are having in order to inspire people to be more involved with shamanism. And being more involved with shamanism means having a relationship, like a conscious relationship with your own helping spirits. Your own helping spirits are called spirit guides. Some people call them angels. Some people call them power animals. And we all have them, whether we know it or not. And we may have more than one. Since I've been practicing shamanism for about 11 years now, I have a lot of guides and I use them in different ways. They come in for different purposes. So when I'm doing shamanic healing, I have guides for that in different ways, and my main just regular general guides for my own life, and some guides I've had for a very long time, others come and go. So having spirit guides is a really wonderful way to connect with a power that sees the bigger picture in your life and that's been through this, that's been through many of their own reincarnations. And at that point, when they completed, they chose to stay here and to help us. And otherwise, they could have gone back and merged with Source. And so they're really here for our highest good. So being in connection and communication with your spirit guides is one way that you can live a shamanic inspired life. Shamanism as a way of life also shows us and helps us to stay connected with everything. We can be connected with trees and with elements like the water and fire and air, and with other people. We see that there is a spirit, a presence in everything that's alive. So plants and animals and other human beings. And we understand that there's a field of oneness that we're all a part of. And just imagine like living like that, living in a way where I know the deepest truth that I'm one with other things. I don't want to hurt anything. I want the best for all. I want peace for all. And so the more of us who live in this way, the more that this will then emanate out into the world. And that's why my guides want me to share this with you. I'm certainly not the only one. There's plenty of us out there that are shamanic practitioners sharing these messages. And the more the merrier, because we have some work to do. We have some shifting to do in our world, and we need to do it together. None of us can do it alone. So when my guides told me that they wanted me to be sharing and to be more vocal and be more seen, that happened during a shamanic journey. So shamanic journeying is a practice that everyone can learn. It's not just for someone who was born with super abilities. We all have those super abilities that we can, some of us are more aware of them than others, but we can all develop them and access them if we want to, if we're not already aware that we have them. So I want to share with you what happened in the journey when my guides told me this. I was in a shamanic journeying gathering. I lead those in Boulder once a month, in Boulder, Colorado. And before the gathering, I journey to my guides and I ask them for a teaching to share with the group that will be relevant and meaningful for the group. And so I go to the group and I shared the intention. This was in January 2019. So my guide said, well, it's January, it's the start of a new year. I want you to talk to the group about intentions and give a teaching about the importance of having intentions, and then do a journey and ask, each person will ask their own guides and their own individual shamanic journey, what is an intention that their guides recommend for them for this year. So when I did that journey, so when you journey, your eyes are closed. So my eyes are closed and I can see the night sky. So it's dark and there's lots and lots of stars, and the sky was talking to me in that journey. And the sky said, I am shy too, but still, I let people see me because they benefit from it, they enjoy it, they like to receive my beauty. And it's time for you now to be more seen and to be more heard. And that was it. And the effect that it had on me was really, really profound. It just completely pierced my heart in a beautiful way. I felt so touched, and I felt so surprised to hear the sky say, I am shy too. The sky said too because I consider myself to be shy. And I normally wouldn't just want to go and share things like this out in public. But my guides have steered me in really, really great directions for the past 11 years since I started practicing shamanism. And since I started practicing shamanic healing and working with other people, that's been 9 years ago. I've seen incredible things. I've seen things happen that people were stunned by, things that would be considered a miracle. So I really, really trust my guides. And so if they tell me to do this, that it's good for me, for my own development, my own evolution, my own facing my fears, my own becoming more courageous, and it's also good for the world, it's good for humanity, I just feel like I have to say yes. And I don't really have to say yes. When our guides give us suggestions or ask us to do things, we have choice. So we choose to call them in, and we choose to listen, and ideally we will choose to do both because the outcomes are amazing. So this is just an introductory video where I want to just tell you, why am I doing this? What are you going to be getting out of watching these videos? So I'll be talking about where are your guides? Where do they come from? How do you meet them? How do you journey? What are the benefits of journeying? And how does it show up in your life? They really want me to share stories. They want me to show how this is taken out into your life. It's not just about being in a shamanic circle or journeying, but it's about how it shows up and affects your life. I'll also talk about shamanic healing and what that entails. And it'll just be a lot of that, just really getting into the everyday ways that shamanism impacts your life. And I'm hoping that you'll see how beautiful it is, and how magical it is, and how accessible it is, and how beneficial it is, and that you may be interested in getting to know your own spirit guides and learning how to journey. Or if you feel like you would benefit from shamanic healing when you hear about how that can help extract what's not belonging there, or bring in what's missing, like a part of your essence that's estranged. If you hear about that and you feel like that would benefit you, then you can receive shamanic healing. My teacher is Sandra Ingerman, and she has trained practitioners and teachers all over the world. She has a website, shamanicteachers.com. So if you're not a local person in Colorado and you want a shamanic practitioner or a teacher, go to her website. And for now, that's it. So thank you for listening. And if you have any comments, I would love to hear them. If you would like me to speak specifically about something, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And if you like this, then subscribe to this page, please. And if you want more information about my teachings, workshops, retreats, practices, you can go to the website shamanism.thehealingcollective.us. And I wish you really, really well. Take care.